Hi there. It's such a beautiful day in Sydney today. It's a Monday, and I'm not a big fan of Mondays, but the sun's been out. We're 2 weeks officially from the beginning of the semester now. I guess today has felt like a continuation of yesterday. Um, I gained a lot of it out of yesterday, not just sun, but also meditating, thinking about my path ahead. Um, I found it hard to work today, it's true, because I feel like I need more time off. But I woke up a bit later than usual because I guess I went to bed later. Um, I have some black pendant earrings, the drop earrings you've seen in another video before. The shepherd hook, I think it's called, on one of them snapped from the part that it was soldered to the main metal of the pendant. And I thought I'll just go to a jeweler's and get them to solder it back on, like get a replacement hook and solder it back on, and that will be nothing. We'll get it done in a jiffy. But it turns out that the earring base is probably pewter, and anything they do, like to make the sterling silver hook stick, solder will not work, it won't take. So it'd be a waste of money and time. And so I kind of thought, well, I did buy them in a Calcutta market, and I could probably just get them to place it in that market when I go back sometime. But then I went into that natural herb shop, and my intention was to get some incense, which I did get some Nag Champa and some white sage incense, which I'll be burning later. And then I saw these, which are like moons. And I thought, you know what? They're only $23. People call this costume jewellery, right? It's a little bit like rude. It's not expensive, but it's quite nice. And since I was going to be wasting $60 on sterling silver shepherd's hooks that would not take to the pewter, I just thought, well, you lose some, you win some in this case, because they're nice, and I've got something to wear now beyond the other pair I got from Calcutta, which are a bit more kind of cubic and like gemstone, and they don't go with everything. So yeah, I'm quite happy with these, and I'm a bit of a worshipper of the moon. We have just entered a new moon, and I saw it even in the daylight, and that's a reflection of changing times. So there is a psychic medium that I've seen a few times in Annandale. His name is Sam True, and every week he sends everyone that is a client of his an update on their horoscopes and stuff like that. And mine really gelled this week. It's interesting because he said take time for this transition period, and I guess I had to today. Monday being that beginning of the week, and there's a lot of things coming ahead this week. I wrote a poem called The Flame Tree, or Flame Tree. I can't remember if it's got an article in front of it. Let me have a look on my phone. I think it's The Flame Tree. Oh no, just Flame Tree. So I'm going to read it. And it's part of an evolving series, I guess. And actually sent it to the person to whom I was kind of writing it, Flame Tree. It has an epigraph from Jared Manley Hopkins. Margaret, are you grieving over Golden Grove unleaving? Flame Tree. Come September, in mauve astonishment the jacarandas, and yet that one flame tree, conspicuous in its redness, shedding pods. You picked one up, turned it upright. My father would love to plant one in the village, Tlacotepec Plumas, halfway up the hill, a place named for bright feathers. I glanced again at your dark tattoo and knew. They're native, I answered, not the jacarandas, which persist, outlasting the month. You turned a bud in the light again, let it drop. Illawarra flame tree, the only one in this park, brought from a high place near the sea. By October, you could no longer see this face in bloom. The flame tree banked its fires. So I shared it with him, and he is in Tlacotepec Plumas right now, and I said, this is for you and your father. The bridge back, those different moments that we shared, and I've been thinking about that flame tree, which only blooms so temporarily, and it's such a short period, but it's just so brilliant, and he was just struck by it. So yeah, contemplative. I hadn't written a poem in a long time, which for me is like a few months. So once September comes again, look out for them. And you better be quick because they don't last.